Early morning tour of the makerspace. This is just going to be a little bit of audio. I'll probably re-record over that later on, depending on how much of this stuff is used. Apologize for the old camera, but hey, use what you got. But the Make ICT Makerspace is a unique organization in the city of Wichita. It is part of a rapidly growing inventor movement, I guess you could call it, that's been gaining traction actually worldwide for the last handful of years. It's mainly been fueled by artsy types, engineering people, computer folks. It's basically anybody that has had, well, what I call the intelligence and breadth of mind to follow their passions and hobbies, which includes working with their hands and keeping busy with stuff and making awesome inventions, and generally, just stuff to help improve the lives of their family and their community, or just toys and gadgets to keep us amused. Right now, we're in the front lobby, and I'm panning back and forth here to try to give you guys a good idea of some of the cool stuff that's going on here. Coming from the front, we have this new vinyl cutter that actually just got delivered and dropped off yesterday. It's sitting in the front of the Fab Lab area, which houses the new 3D printers and the laser cutter, which I gotta tell you, these things are some of the coolest things going on right now with fabrication, and they're hard to get time on right now. But here are the spools of ABS and PLA printing thread, and those are the tools that are used to maintain it. And over on this side is the material shelf and a computer attached to the foam cutting machine and a login computer. But further on down that way, you'll see the most important part of the makerspace, the kitchen and recyclables area. And then further on down the hallway, there are a couple of other doorways we'll get to here in a second. But for now, I want to bring you back over to the other side of the space up front here. I'll take a couple of minutes to look at a lovely row stock. That's one of my favorite 3D printers going right now, because it's come the closest to actually working for me. the Ultimaker, the Rep Rap. I think this is a homebrew or another Rep Rap. Personal 3D printing actually hasn't been around that long, but we're definitely seeing some early models here. This is part of the main work area. These are some of the cool projects, including the new rocket stuff. That the gang here has been working on. Model rocketry. Good stuff. .3D printed heads. And yes, more rockets. Great Darth Vader. Some more table space. And here's a close-up of a laser cutter, or the laser cutter, I should say. Control area for the 3D printers. Yes. Cool stuff, huh? Now keep in mind that one of the awesome fun facts about this place is that is administered, maintained, and run completely by volunteers. So all the electrical, the computer work, the HVAC, everything is kept running completely by the little artists and engineers that use this place, and they do it entirely for free and somehow manage to find time to work on their own projects and research and answer our mind-numbing questions. Yes, this is the textiles area. And it's pretty awesome in and of itself. Let me see if I can shine some light on here for us. Nope. Well, Thought I had a light on here. Maybe it's a different camera. I may have to come back and shoot this later, but cool thing about the textiles area is probably the most modernly equipped area in the whole of the space. These are the artists in residence cubicles. This is where they go to hide from the world, or create stuff. Yeah. Let's call it create stuff. Plenty of material. Plenty of material for free that you can use to work on. This is my current fascination, and it isn't even mine. Someone donated an old telescope to one of the other members here. It needs a little bit of work, but I'm hoping to get a chance to help out and get some new optics thrown in there and go out and look at some stars. Now we're walking into the classroom area. Directly in front of us is the fledgling audio video computer club lab, where folks go to work on or the Make ICT audio podcast, and there's a video magazine that's in the works. Storage. The main hub of the classroom where we do stuff. And going out from here, we see a dark closet. And this is the hallway that leads up to the printing room. I actually haven't been much in here yet, but hey, there's a first time for everything. They keep it closed during the open house nights, I guess, to keep us out of trouble and away from the possibility of setting ourselves on fire, or, inhaling noxious gases or eating the ink or something like that. But I have seen people running in and out of here, and I always kind of wondered what they were doing. So I guess They do traditional printing press stuff. Anyway, heading back out. Let's go over here. Ooh, scary. This is the ERP lab, which, although being a computer science guy, I should be pretty familiar with. If I knew a little bit more, I'd probably be living in here. Arduino. The shelf of books and the shelf of tools. Look at those oscilloscopes, and not really old school. Yeah. Old switch. I'm telling you, this is pretty much like Toys R Us for grown folks. Projects various people are working on. I know you can make your own PCBs here. Yep, that's something we should all take heed of. But there seems to be a couple of new additions from last time I wandered in here. That's one of my current projects. That's a box full of old radio controllers. This is the mighty legendary hackable shelf. And this is full of stuff that's basically free for the taking to modify as you see fit. And that is a new addition as well. All kinds of stereo equipment has been donated lately. I've had my eyes on the RC stuff here. I plan on doing something with those when time and budget allows. But yeah, you can build anything from flame-throwing, eagle-headed helicopters to giant fighting robots. Let your imagination be your guide. And that's pretty much the small component shells.